Here today for two reasons. One is to celebrate the birthday of Lord Krishna, which was actually yesterday, but we are celebrating it today. And also celebrating the appearance of Srila Prabhupada, our founder Acharya and a spiritual master, who has given us this knowledge that we are learning today. So, about Janmashtami, the appearance of Lord Krishna, the Vedic scriptures, which was in a condensed form into Srimad Bhagavatam, clearly explains to us how does the Lord appear. When we appear laughing, right? We don't appear, but we are born. We are born laughing, right? No? Do we all come out crying? Uh-oh. But the Lord doesn't appear like us. So in the Srimad Bhagavatam, it is mentioned in the 10th canto, how does the Lord appear? In fact, he appeared 5,000 years ago on this earthly planet. So we are celebrating his birthday today. Besides, of course, celebrating Srila Prabhupada's birthday also. So the Bhagavatam explains that the Lord, he had given a benediction to a couple, Devaki and Vasudeva, that he would appear as their son. Did someone say something? Oh, okay. So Devaki and Vasudeva, they had performed a lot of austerities, and so the Lord appeared as their son. But how did he appear? First of all, he entered into the mind of the father, Vasudeva. And then he entered, as soon as he entered the mind of Vasudeva, Vasudeva's consciousness awakened. Very, very important. And then he entered into the heart of Vasudeva. And when he entered, Vasudeva became empowered. Imagine the Lord enters our heart. What would we feel? We'll feel like dancing, right? But someone may say, hey, Bhagavad Gita says Lord is already in the heart. Do you all know? He's in the heart. It's going to be interactive, so you got to respond. Otherwise, you don't get dinner today. Is he in the heart?
Yes.
Yes. But do we realize it? No. That is the problem. But Vasudeva, he immediately realized and he became empowered, because when he realized, his heart became a holy place. Imagine, holy place where we worship the Supreme Lord. And then from there, the Lord entered into the heart of the mother, Devaki. And that is when Devaki got initiated by her husband, Vasudeva. And as soon as the Lord entered the mother's heart, the mother became effulgent. There was a lot of bright light coming out from the mother, Devaki. And at that time, the demigods like Brahma, Shiva, Narada, Devala, Asita, Vyasa, they all came, but they were invisible because it's not possible to see demigods with our material eyes. But they came to offer their prayers to the Supreme Lord, who has entered into the heart and womb of Devaki. This is how the Lord appears. Then, of course, he came out in the Vishnu form with beautiful silk garments and ornaments and flower garland, everything beautifully decorated, because he wanted to tell Devaki and Vasudeva, you had asked for me to come as your son, and here is the proof. I am the Supreme Lord, and I have come to be your son. Many times people ask a question, why do you people, they call us people, why do you people, especially iskcon people, International Society for Krishna Consciousness, why do you people say that Krishna is God? Have you heard that before, that question?
Yes.
Does anyone have that question in mind? Raise your hand. I know you'll be shy. That's okay. I'll give you references from the Vedas. In the Vedas, it is very clearly mentioned, like Srimad Bhagavatam, Ete chamsa kalapunsa Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Krishna, you yourself are the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The first created being, which is Lord Brahma, he wrote a prayer as soon as he appeared from the lotus that came out from Vishnu's navel. The first prayer, the first verse he said was Ishvara Parama Krishna, means Parama Ishvara. The Lord of all lords is Krishna. Sat Chit Ananda Vigraha, that his form is transcendental. It is eternal, full of knowledge and full of bliss. That is God. And in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna himself declares, now supposing, let me ask a question, who is the President of United States of America? Why are you laughing? Who is the President? I need a name. Donald Trump. Now, if Donald Trump comes to Louisville, Kentucky, to this center, and he says, I am the President of United States of America, is that wrong? Not at all, because he is. So here in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is declaring, I'm God. Is that wrong? No. He says, Bhoktaram Yagna Tapasam Sarva Loka Maheshwara. I am the Maha Ishvara. I am the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord of all, everybody, Lord of all the planets, all the demigods. So these are the references we get. Now supposing my father is a doctor, which he was not, but supposing he was a doctor, and I'm born in his family, do I become a doctor? I got to qualify, right? So also the Lord has qualifications. Aishwarasya Samagrasya Viryasya Yashashriya. There are 6 opulences in full. Samagrasya means in full. The Supreme Lord must have 6 opulences in full. So from scriptures, we come to know who is God. We should not go by what we think who is God. Do you know we all are defective pieces? I'm sorry to say. We are all defective pieces. Yes. Thank you for agreeing. Yes, and I'll tell you why. There are 4 reasons. There are 4 defects we have. We make mistakes. Anyone here who made no mistake in life? Everybody. To err is human. We make mistakes. Tendency to cheat. I'm not saying you cheat, but tendency is there. Right? You all agree? Thank you. Right? We have imperfect senses. Can we see beyond that wall? No, imperfect sense. And we are in illusion. What is the illusion? I am the Lord of all I survey. I am the ultimate controller. I am this body which is going to live forever. That's the illusion. So when we have these 4 defects, we cannot, what is that word? Manufacture. We cannot manufacture knowledge, spiritual knowledge, that this is God or that is God or this is the path or that. No. We have to go by the scriptures. And the Bhagavad Gita, in fact, Bhagavad Gita classes are held here, right, Prabhu? Yes? When?
Every Saturday.
Every Saturday? 5 p.m. Right? Okay. I'm going to introduce you to one very nice visitor who's come for the first time. You please give him the information because he's interested. Thank you for coming. Sorry to put you on spot, but that's my job. No, that's not my job. So, where was I? What was I talking about? I'm going to ask questions. We have 4 defects, so we cannot give perfect knowledge. Perfect knowledge comes from perfect source. So perfect source is Lord Krishna, and we are celebrating his appearance day today, right? So here we see that the Supreme Lord, he appeared in his original form to show, when we are we born with clothes and ornaments and flower garlands? No, not at all. Right? We come empty-handed and we go with our Amex card. No, not really. Oh no. I have so many miles on my MX card. That means in my next life, I have to work harder to get another MX card, right? So we go empty-handed. That is why it's very important on this auspicious day to understand what is the purpose of human form of life. And we are all very fortunate that here in Louisville, Kentucky, these classes are held that teach us how to control the mind, how to control the senses, how to perform bhakti yoga. What were we doing before we started the class? We were chanting, right? How many of you enjoyed the chanting? Be honest. Yes. Wasn't that transcendental? Because the holy names are very, very powerful sound vibrations. When they enter our heart, the ears, they go straight to the heart and it cleanses the heart. Now you may say, my heart is not dirty at all. It's chaka-chak, first class. Is it? I don't think so. Because in the heart we have, maybe in small degree, maybe in large degree, lust, anger, greed, pride, envy, illusion. Yes? Yes. I have a very honest audience today. Thank you. Yesterday too. So, here these classes that are held, they teach us from the Bhagavad Gita how to live this human form of life. Now when we buy a new car, which is actually very top model and it has complicated machinery, complicated way to use it, what do we get with that car?
Manual.
Owner's manual, right? It tells us what gas to use, how to operate, how to work the temperatures or music or whatever it is, right? So Bhagavad Gita is the owner's manual for this human form of life. It teaches us how to lead this human form of life. Not just eat, sleep and be merry. Many people think this material world is a clubhouse. We've come to drink, get drunk and enjoy life. Right? One time one lady who was sitting in the audience, he said, well, life is all about eating pizzas, watching movies, and having sex, and that's it. Is that what life is all about? No. In human life, we have philosophical intelligence by which we can distinguish what is right and what is wrong. So Srila Prabhupada, whose appearance day we are celebrating today, he's the one at the age of 70, he came to the United States of America from India to give us this Vedic knowledge, and he gave us the essence, which is the Bhagavad Gita, and he taught us how to perform bhakti yoga. I was told that I should talk something about the pastimes of Krishna when he appeared here 5,000 years ago. Yes?
Yes. Very well.
Yes?
Very well.
Okay. How many of you know about the pastimes which are listed in Srimad Bhagavatam? Like?
The killing of the different demons.
Killing of the different demons that are actually in our hearts too. Right? So killing of those demons is like removing the demons also from our heart. What are the demons? They are lust, anger, greed, pride, envy. So when the Supreme Lord appeared, he appeared for two reasons. One is to protect his devotees, and another is to annihilate the demons that were disturbing the devotees at that time. So we're going to talk a few of the pastimes. The first one is Putana. Have you heard about Putana? Such a sweet lady, right? So adorable. Everybody loves Putana. I don't think so. No, she was a demon. But she had changed her form because she was a mystic yogi. She could change her form and become like Aishwarya Rai, or even better than her. I'm talking in your language because you understand that, right? It's been ages since I saw a movie, but I hear from some people who is the most beautiful woman in the world, and etc., etc. So I came to know it's Aishwarya Rai. Is that right? Yes? Not anymore? Maybe she's old now. Maybe she's grown old now, right? Because I'm old too. I'm talking about my young age. That's when I heard that Aishwarya Rai is most beautiful. So who is most beautiful now? Good answer. I don't know. Good answer. Right? Whoever it is. Right? So Putana, being a mystic yogi, she changed her form into such a beautiful lady that the residents over there of Vrindavan, they were mesmerized by her beauty. And the purpose for her to change that form was to come to that baby Krishna, the Lord who had appeared in the baby form, to kill him. Can anyone kill God? I don't think so. Now, who is this Putana lady? It is said in the previous age, she was the daughter of Bali Maharaj. Her name was Ratnamala. And the Supreme Lord had appeared to her father Bali Maharaj in the form of Vamanadev. He had incarnated as Vamanadev. And she got attracted to Vamanadev because he was like a dwarf Brahmana. And she wanted to be his mother. That was her desire. So in the next life, she became Putana. And she got an opportunity to nurse Krishna. So what she did, like a beautiful lady, she came, she picked up baby Krishna and started walking in the forest, thinking, I'm going to go far away from his parents so I can kill him. And she had applied poison on her breast, thinking that when I nurse him, he is going to die. But what did Krishna do? He sucked her life air while sucking her. He sucked her life air. So she got the opportunity to be mother to the Supreme Lord. So what do we learn from that? That Krishna fulfills our desires because he's sitting in our hearts, right? He's there as the super soul, guiding us, showing us the way, and many times we don't like to listen to their voice. Yes or no? Yeah? Because we want to do what we want to do. So this is one of the pastimes where he killed Putana and he delivered her because she was touched by Krishna. She became purified, no more a demon, and she went back to the spiritual world. And there she is serving him as a mother also. How many of us would like to be a parent of the Lord? 1, 2, 3, 4, remaining don't want. That's okay. So many demons came to kill Krishna. His uncle wanted this child to be killed because there was a celestial voice that said that the 8th child of Devaki and Vasudeva is going to kill him. So he wanted to kill Krishna. And he sent so many demons like Agasur, Bakasur, Trinavarta. I mean, if I sit down to talk about all of them, we'll be definitely sitting for 5 hours. Is that okay? No one is saying yes.
Yes.
So, yes. So then there was another demon called Shakatasur that came in the form of a cart, a bullock cart. So demons were so powerful in those days, they could take any form they wanted. He wanted to crush Krishna in the form of a bullock, the cart. But then he was destroyed. Krishna just touched his little toe on the cart and the cart broke into pieces and the demon was dead. There was Trinavarta who came like a whirlwind. And he carried Krishna and he started going up, up and up. And he was so proud of himself that he thought, here is this little baby and I can crush him because I'm taking him far away and then I'll drop him down. And what happens when you fall down? You break into pieces, you're dead. So as Trinavarta demon was taking Krishna up in the air as a whirlwind, Krishna became so heavy, he couldn't handle that weight of the Supreme Lord. Lord was just a small baby. But the weight was too much and Trinavarta could not handle it. In fact, he fell down dead. There is a saying, pride comes before the dancing. No? Pride comes before the fall. It's the pride that brings us down. So these pastimes of the Lord, they teach us there's a moral behind each and every demon Krishna killed. Of course, we don't have time to cover all of them. But this is what we learn from these different pastimes. Why are we celebrating Janmashtami today, the appearance day of Supreme Lord? I have a question for all of you. Let me give you a hint for the answer. What are we doing right now? We are hearing. That is the purpose of celebrating Janmashtami and Guru Puja of Srila Prabhupada, so that we can hear. Because hearing is a very powerful sense that we have. It is said, when a person is about to die, hearing is the last sense that stops working. Is that right? Hearing is the last. We may become blind, we may not be able to speak, we may not be able to move, but hearing is the last sense. Why is it the Lord has given us one mouth and two ears? To talk more? Or to hear more? To hear more, because hearing is the only way we can become self-realized. When we hear, especially from the Bhagavad Gita. But the question is, we hear, how many of you, let me ask you a question. Who is in this room who doesn't watch TV? Raise your hand. I'm sure no. Oh, thank you. I don't even have a TV at home. What does TV give us? News, right? Gives us news. What else? Exploitation, thank you. Headache, yes. Yes. Everything that is we watch on TV or news or we hear from others is about what? About crime, about politics, about weather. Do they talk about God? I don't think so. Do they have any channel where they talk about God? They do? Yes.
They have been had on top, and it would also be like biased perspective about what God is. And the perspective, one perspective about God
Okay. So guess what? The pastimes of Krishna has everything. It has love. It has mystery. It has, what else it has? Politics. It has war, right? There was war of Kurukshetra. So it has everything too. So why not hear about Krishna? And that will help us to get purified. Now, all of you who are watching TV or watching news, does it give you satisfaction? I think it's disturbing to the mind, right? So many people died, such and such thing happened, right? This one killed that one. But when we hear the pastimes of the Supreme Lord, it is very satisfying. But the question is, how should we hear? Very important. We should hear it in a systematic way. Even the Bhagavad Gita, it has to be heard in a systematic way. And that is what they teach here in this center in Louisville, Kentucky. I was going to say Indiana. Here in Louisville, Kentucky, they teach Bhagavad Gita in a systematic way. So my very humble request to all of you is please come. They take so much trouble to arrange, renting out the center, taking effort to prepare the class and give the class and teach. Then please take advantage of this. So Srila Prabhupada says systematic hearing is very, very important. What will happen? We will become self-realized. That means we will realize who we really are, and that is we are this body. We will realize. No? what will we realize? We are spirit soul. I'm happy none of you are sleeping. We are spirit soul. We will realize that only by hearing. Because hearing about the Lord is going to purify our hearts. Now, another way to purify the heart is mantra meditation. How many of you do meditation? Yes. How many of you do mantra meditation? Man means mind, tra means to free the mind of anxiety. So mantra helps us to remove anxiety from our mind. Anyone anxious here? No, wrong answer, wrong question. Anyone not anxious here? We all are, right? We all have anxiety. So when we chant the holy names of the Lord, then it purifies our heart and removes all the anxiety. So you see the board over there has got the mantra Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. That is the meditation we should do, but it has to be loud enough so that we can hear. If you are going to chant, it is not going to really have good effect. We have to be able to hear what we are chanting very clearly. And chanting, now supposing I have a disease, someone else has another disease, someone else has another disease, we all go to the doctor, do we get the same medicine? No. Definitely not. If the doctor gives, we should make an about turn and run away from there, because then he is not a real doctor. So each disease has a specific medication. Similarly, each yuga, each age has a process for self-realization. Krite yadhyayato Vishnu, Tretayam yajato make. In earlier ages, Satya Yuga, the process for self-realization was meditation. Can you guess for how many years you need to meditate to become self-realized? Make a guess. 10,000, 100,000, 5,000, any other? Let me give you an idea. The people in Satya Yuga live for 100,000 years. And if, according to the scriptures, Vedas, it is said, only when you meditate for 30,000 years, that can you become self-realized. Do we have that much time? Not at all. What is the average age people live here in this material world? Just a guess. 80. 80? Yeah. Okay. A survey was done. In the US, 75. Average 65. I should have been dead 3 years ago. Right? They said average age 65. Now, one of my relatives came to know that the average age in India is 85. So she said when she's 64, she'll move to India. Is that how it works? I don't think so. I don't think so. She literally said that. She said that. Mom, when I'm 64, I'm moving to India. Yes. But what was I talking about? I even forgot what I was talking about. The process in Satya Yuga was, see, this is the effect of this age called Kali Yuga, where the memory is very, yes, short, fickle. It just goes away like that. Especially old people like me, it goes away very fast. Aapka bhi yahi haal hai? Oh, that's a consolation for me. So, but in the next age, Treta Yuga, the process for self-realization was fire sacrifice. See, we have fire sacrifices in this age also. But it's not pure like in that age. And in the next age, Dwapar Yuga process was elaborate worship in the temples. But in Kali Yuga, it says, Kalau Tad Hari Kirtana. Tad means you get the same benefit like in the other ages. Kalau means in Kali Yuga, in which we are now. Or are we in Satya Yuga now? Kali Yuga, right? So we get the same benefit in Kali Yuga just by chanting the holy names of the Lord. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. That is the process for self-realization. So we have a choice whether we want to take it up or we don't. There is no other way. Harinam, 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 eva kevalam, kalo nasteva, 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 gati. It is said in the scriptures, there is no other way, no other way, no other way, except chanting, chanting, chanting. So after this, I have a question. How many of you are not chanting the Maha Mantra? Please raise your hand. Don't feel shy. Is it being recorded? Is it being recorded? Yes? Move the camera around and show who all. Because today is the most auspicious day when you can take a vow in front of the Supreme Lord, Shishi Radha Kalachandji. By the way, I'm taking them home. And Srila Prabhupada. Prabhu knows all deities I want to take home. Even his deities I want to take home. So, today is the most auspicious day when we can promise the Lord that we will start chanting the Maha Mantra every day. Yes or no? Only one yes? Two yes? That's it?
Yes. Yes.
Please say yes, otherwise I'll start singing and my singing is horrible.
Yes.
Yes, good. So in front of the Lord, you are promising that you will start chanting the Maha Mantra every day. You know, the beads, they have only 108 beads in this, right? 108. So on each bead, we chant the whole mantra, the Maha Mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Then we go on to the next bead and we chant again. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Very, very simple. Just by chanting, and you finish 108 times, it takes about 8 minutes. Do we have 8 minutes for the Lord every day? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. So you all promise the Lord that you will chant? Start.
Prabhu was saying that we have beads and bead bags to give away
Oh.
to anybody who would want them, so in order for them to chant. Start chanting.
Anyone who wants to start chanting and doesn't have beads and the bag, the bead bag in which you keep the beads, they are available free of charge today. So you please go to, Prabhu, raise your hand, go to him and he will give you free beads and free bag. Thank you.
How many are here and how many would come to me?
Yes, yes, yes. And you take a picture, selfie. Click, 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 click. Yes, yes. I'm just joking. I'm just kidding. Because then they will run away. So, we were talking about hearing. Hearing is, how much time do I have to speak?
5 hours.
Who said 5 hours? I may not survive, and you may get bored. After a few minutes, you'll say, I don't know, when is she going to stop talking? I can tell from the faces, because I can watch all the faces, and I can tell. Right? I'm just joking. I'm joking a lot today, right? So, the question is, who likes to hear about the Lord? Krishna tells in the Bhagavad Gita, Chatur Vida Bhajante Mam, Jana Sukritino Arjuna. Sukritino means pious. 4 kinds of pious people like to hear about Krishna. One who is in distress. We all are in distress. You agree? Yes? Do you want to elaborate what distress you have? No, thank you. No. Then we'll be sitting here all night, right? So those who are in distress, those who want money, those who want knowledge, and those who are inquisitive. These 4 kinds of pious people, the Lord says, come to me and want to hear about me. Now the question is, who do we hear from? There is a phrase here used in the US, I learned here, from Tom, Dick and Harry. Have you heard that? From Tom, Dick and Harry. That doesn't literally mean from Tom, Dick and Harry, but it means from anybody. Is that what it means? Right? So this spiritual knowledge we should not hear from just anybody. Krishna tells in the Bhagavad Gita chapter 4, Evam parampara praptam imam rajesh, that we should hear this knowledge from strict disciplic succession which is coming down from the Lord himself, Krishna. Krishna gave it to Brahma. Brahma gave it to Narada. Narada gave it to Vyasadeva. And it came down all the way to Srila Prabhupada. And what you are hearing today, his disciple Gopal Krishna Maharaj is my guru. So it is in parampara. So you have to make sure that we are getting knowledge from a bona fide source. Now the question is, why should we hear? Do you want to know why we should hear? Because there is no difference between the Lord and his words. There's no difference. It's the same. So the words in the Bhagavad Gita are the words of the Supreme Lord. So when we hear from the Bhagavad Gita, we are hearing from the Lord directly, and that purifies our heart. So that is the reason it's important that we hear the scriptures. We hear the essence of Vedas. Do you know how vast the Vedas are? 4 Vedas, right? Rig, Yajur, Sama, Atharva. Right? One Veda was divided into 4. It is said that they are so vast that even one lifetime is not sufficient to read the Vedas. And that is why the summary of Vedas was given to us by Lord Krishna himself in his literary incarnation as Vyasadeva, called Srimad Bhagavatam. Now Bhagavatam also is big set of many volumes. Do we have time? Just looking at them we say, oh no. So the Lord has given us the essence of Bhagavatam in Bhagavad Gita. Can someone give me a Bhagavad Gita, please? It's a very small book, only 700 verses, but it is the essence of the Vedas. It teaches us how to become self-realized. It teaches us how to control the mind and the senses and the body, how to perform austerities. You know, in the 17th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna tells us there are 3 kinds of austerities we need to perform. Austerity of mind, austerity of body, and austerity of speech. Austerity of speech is that we should always speak the truth, but in a pleasant way, which is beneficial for the other person and does not agitate the mind of others. That is austerity of speech. Another austerity is to chant. What? Loudly. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Don't lose your energy. You're sitting here for 5 hours. We have to keep chanting, right? I know we are waiting for dinner, but dinner is after 5 hours. Right? So austerity of speech is to speak the truth, to chant the holy names, to recite the verses of Bhagavad Gita. These are the austerity. Austerity of mind is satisfaction, gravity, self-control. See, if we have too many expectations, especially from others, we generally don't have for ourselves, right? Do we have expectations from ourselves? No, because I'm the best, right? I'm the best. I have expectations from others, and then those expectations are not met. What comes? Frustration. So how can then mind be peaceful? How can there be satisfaction? So the answer is stop expectations. Like the mother-in-law has expectation from daughter-in-law. Daughter-in-law is saying, yeah. Yes. That is a fact of life. So satisfaction is the austerity of the mind. Austerity of the body is to keep it clean internally and... Did you ask me to stop? Oh, you did like this. I thought stop. Okay. Okay. I thought it has already become very boring, so stop. Where was I? I got distracted. Austerity, yes. So austerity of the body is to keep it clean inside out. Externally we clean it with what? I don't want to know. With whatever soap you use, whatever body wash you use, that is cleansing outside, externally. What about internally? We got to clean internally, and that happens by chanting loudly. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. This is how we cleanse our heart. We cleanse from inside, internally. So, do you all agree that chanting is helpful? Yes? You're not saying that because I'm sitting right in front of you. And then once I leave, you say, no. Yes, correct? So you agree that you will chant from now on? Thank you. The Supreme Lord Krishna, He is so merciful. He has given us the scriptures. He has given us the essence in a very condensed form. And also He comes down to show us the way and also sends His pure representatives to teach us, like Srila Prabhupada, whose appearance day we are celebrating. Srila Prabhupada, I'm going to talk about him for 5 minutes, so you can... How many of you know Srila Prabhupada? Just a few, right? Not everybody. So for everyone's benefit, let's talk about him. He appeared on September 1st, 1896. Long time ago. More than 100 years ago, he appeared. And at the age of 70, he came to the US to give us the knowledge as it is. Very, very important. Many times people like Bhagavad Gita as I want it to be. Bhagavad Gita as I like it to be. No, this is Bhagavad Gita as it is, which means no interpretations. Like I said, we are all defective pieces, so we cannot give perfect knowledge. So He gave us perfect knowledge as it is coming from Krishna. Now He was born to pious parents. His parents were Gaur Mohan De, and mother was Rajani. And he was born with the name Abhay Charan De. Now right from childhood, his father taught him how to worship Radha and Krishna. Right from childhood. And the father's desire was that Srila Prabhupada becomes a devotee of Radharani. How beautiful. In India, the goal of the parent is the child should... there are only 3 options. Become a doctor? No. Become a doctor, become a lawyer, or a failure. Only 3 options. If you're not a doctor, if you're not a lawyer, you are a failure. This is the mindset. But here, Gaur Mohan De wanted his son to become the devotee of the Supreme Lord. That was his desire. So in 1922, he met his spiritual master, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, took initiation from him, became his, a disciple of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, and then he was given this mission by his guru that you please give this knowledge to people all over the world. He disappeared in 1977, but before he left, he built 850 temples all over the world. 850 temples. Why? So that we can become self-realized. So that we can follow the path of Bhakti Yoga and we can chant loudly. I know you haven't eaten. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. That is the only medication for this Kali Yuga. There is no other way. Is it time to eat now? No? No? A little after?
Not little after.
Are you serious?
We are not aware. We forgot that we need to eat.
But I haven't forgotten that I have to eat. I'm sure everyone here has not forgotten that they have to eat, right? Does anyone have any question? I mean, I've talked different topics. I've gone from here to there to there, to all different, covered all different topics. Does anyone have any question? Any clarification? Yes. One microphone, okay. Yes. It's my pleasure. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
We are fortunate that you are here.
Thank you.
If the Lord is sending you here, so we are fortunate.
Thank you.
Yes. You heard that carefully, still who is Lord, and so like Krishna himself is saying, I am the Lord. And then he is proving by his activities also
that he is
nobody
God.
can lift up Govardhan.
Yes.
Nobody can kill at the age of 3.
Yes.
Also, months I'm talking
Few
about.
months, yes, yes.
So he is saying I am God. He is proving I am God. On the top of that, representatives like yourself, Prabhupada and Vaishnavas, Brahma, Vishnu, Narada,
Lord Shiva.
and Shiva, and all of us, and representatives among us, they are teaching us. But still, many of us have doubt that God is not there. Where is
Yes,
the Lord?
yes, the doubt is there. Where is God? Who is God? Yes, yes.
How do we learn that?
How do we learn? Yes. The only way to learn is to take on knowledge, to hear it systematically. You see, if we hear a little here, little there, then we don't realize it. You see, we need to hear it systematically, like you have these classes here on which day? Saturday at 5 p.m., right? You have your teaching. So when we attend regularly, when we hear, then we have to put it into practice. And that practice is to first start chanting the holy names of the Lord, because right now our heart, say there is a mirror which is covered with dust. Can I see myself? I cannot, right? I have to remove that dirt, that dust from the mirror. So heart is like a mirror which has a lot of unwanted things inside. And that's why we are not realizing. So to remove that dirt, we have to chant. When we chant the Maha Mantra, that dirt is removed, and then the realization is there. Oh, this is actually God. So we have to hear and we have to chant. That is when realization will come. Otherwise, we'll just be going round and round in circles. Oh, I think this is God, I think that is God. But those are all our theories. We have to go by the proof that is given in the scriptures. Okay? Okay. Yes. Oh, that is a very high level topic, and I would not suggest talking about it here, because that is a very, very high level topic to talk about Radharani. And to be honest, I'm not qualified to talk about Radharani, so I won't be able to answer that question, and I'm sorry. Yes, yes.
So, all the time we have been hearing we should have a blind trust on God, like we should have trust on God.
No.
Not blind trust, at least we should believe in God, we should be positive about God. So we come to temple, we do Hare Krishna, but when do we realize we actually trust God?
Okay, so how to, by trust you mean faith, right? To have faith in the Lord, right?
Like, if a situation comes like where they will really test you, like they say normally, right? Your trust in God will take you to different ways, or you will see. Like, how do you realize, like, yes, you have trust in God in that stage?
So I want to know who said it and from which scripture does it say that. That's very important. The Bhagavad Gita doesn't say that. Bhagavad Gita explains that first of all, we have to have that basic faith, right? Basic faith that there is God. We may not know His name, but that faith has to be there that there is God. Because how can this whole creation, work on its own? How the planets are, orbiting in the right way, in the right time. They are not colliding and exploding. Who is it? Who's the engineer behind this creation? There has to be a God, right? Now let me give an example. I have not seen my father ever, but I want to know who's my father. Who's the best person to tell me who's my father? My mother, right? Can my mother give me proof? No. I have to have faith in her words. Now I have another option. I can go to the neighbors, I can go to the grocery store, I can go to different people and inquire, who's my father, who's my father, who's my father? Will I get an answer? Correct answer will only be from mother. And I have to have that basic faith that my mother is speaking the truth and this is my father. So, Krishna being the Supreme Father has given us mother, which is the Bhagavad Gita, which is telling us who is God. So we take that, with that basic faith. In the scriptures it is said, Adau Shraddha Tata Sadhu Sangha Bhajana Kriya Anartha Nivriti. There's a process. First we have the basic faith, there is God. According to the scriptures, it tells us who is that. And then with that basic faith, we meet sadhus, we meet saintly people, we associate with devotees. And then they will teach us Bhajana Kriya, how to perform Bhakti Yoga. And the first step of Bhakti Yoga is chanting the holy names of the Lord. When we do that, then our heart will get cleansed of all unwanted things, and that's when we will realize who is God. And the Lord will help us to realize Him. Yes. Any other question? Otherwise we will end. Oh yes. Hare Krishna.
Realization comes from chanting. So I have two questions on that. So first, is there any specific round of chanting what we should do for self-realization? And second, what does self-realization mean in terms of Krishna consciousness?
Very good. So first question is, how many rounds should we chant to become self-realized? I'm going to give you the answer, but please don't faint. Okay? Just like the doctor gives a prescription, right? He says, okay, you have to take these 3 tablets 3 times a day or whatever. That's the prescription. So the prescription according to the scriptures is to chant 16 of these rounds. 16 into 108 times. But the good news is you can start with 1 round, which is about 8 minutes. So it takes about 2.5 hours to chant 16 rounds. Okay? So that is your answer to your first. But you can start from baby steps. You start with 1 round, then you make it 2 rounds, then 3, and then come to 6. That is the only way. What was your, how to become self-realized, or what was your question?
What does that mean,
What does it mean to be self-realized? Yes. According to the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says that self-realization means one realizes I am not this body. Not theoretically. Theory? Oh yeah, I'm not this body. Yeah, I'm not this body. I'm the spirit. That's theory. But to practically realize it will change our, first of all, consciousness, our way of thinking, our way of activities, our actions. Two chapters in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 3 and 5, talk about karma yoga, how to perform actions.
But we are in a material world, then how we can think differently than what exactly goes on an everyday basis.
Yeah. The answer to all is chant, because chanting is what purifies the heart. See, the reason we are not able to progress is because of the heart. The heart is not fully cleansed. We need to clean it. Like I was giving example of the mirror. Self-realization is to be able to see ourselves in the mirror that I am spirit soul. And that realization comes when we chant. Just like the doctor says, you want the disease to go? Take the medicine every day. Take the prescribed medication every day. Not that today I don't feel like eating, so I'll take my medicine after 1 month or 1 year. No, it has to be followed, prescription. So when you follow the prescription, then Krishna says, I will. He says, Ye yatha mam prapadyante tam sathaiva bhajami aham. Mama vartamanu vartante manushya partha sarvashaha. He says, every living, every human being will follow my path. Either this life, next life, or after many lifetimes. There is no other way. So choice is with us. And he says, as one surrenders unto me, I reward them accordingly. So if Krishna sees we are making an effort to chant, then from sitting within the heart, he will start cleansing the mirror of the heart. You see, so both are needed. His mercy and our endeavor. No, His mercy and our sincere endeavor. That will make that, and then we will be self-realized. Okay? You're welcome. Should we stop now? One last question. Anyone has any question? Yes, sure.
I'll try and see if you can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you, but maybe the others cannot.
I think you can just repeat.
Yes,
So my question is, many of us are balancing many things, our professional life, our personal lives, lives with our associates, family members, contacts. And to your point, that once a week we associate over here with devotees. So how do we get motivated to stay consistent? How do we get motivated to make like real progress? So if you could help us.
yes. How do we stay motivated on this path of Bhakti Yoga? Best thing is to associate with advanced devotees, those who are practicing it. You see, it's important we practice what we preach. So when we associate with advanced devotees, they are enthusiastic, they are motivated, and that motivation will rub off on us. So association is very important. For instance, if one starts associating with a drunkard, one may not be drinking, but then gradually the desire will come to drink. One time I remember I had gone distributing books, and I had gone thinking, let me distribute in a bar, where people drink. Let me see if they will take. So my friend got a call and asked, where is Gita? And she was told she's gone to the bar. Hello? Right? So if we associate with drunkards, we'll get that desire to drink. If we associate with advanced devotees who are saintly, then their motivation will rub off on us and we will progress. Association is very, very important. Okay, so that was the last question. Thank you all so much for patiently bearing me and hearing me. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Please loudly chant one time. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you.